Hey all, welcome to this week's top 10 here at the CIOPCC. Now, I'm doing a lot of top 10s over the next few weeks around various 2024 lists. Some of them will be top 10s because I've got enough to talk about. Some will be top 3s. In this case, I'm doing the top 10 male 6-scale action figures. And the reason I can do a top 10 is I picked up almost 24 6-scale male 6-scale figures this year. And so I have plenty to pick 10 from. Number 10 on the list is a newcomer, Beetlejuice. He just came the last couple of weeks, and I love this head sculpt. Now, I do have to work on the hair. We need to add some product to the hair. If I do that, I can make it a little more stringy. It's a little full right now, but I do really love the look of this guy. The head sculpt is a huge improvement over the previous one. The hair is an improvement, and the costuming is pretty similar. So overall, he's a definite improvement on the first one they did. So he's going to get my number 10 spot. My number 9, I'm going to have to go for a long walk because he's way over on the other side of the building. And he is one of 2 Mondo figures that are going to be on the list. If you think that Mondo's MacReady is one of them, no. The number 9 spot goes to Bane from their animated series line. I got plenty of room here where I moved everything around, get him into his really screaming, pumped up look. This Bane actually has 2 torsos you can swap between to have him either pumped up like a crazy man or just as sort of a normal Bane. So if you're lucky enough to come up with a lower half of him, you could have him both ways. That would be nice. So that's number 9 on the list. Number 8 is going to be from X06. Now, you're going to see 4 X06 figures in this top 10. You're going to see more X06 in other top 10s. And number 8 here is going to be our dear friend, Captain Pike. This is from Strange New Worlds. I think they did a beautiful job on this figure. I love the show. Can't wait for the next season. Right next to him is number 7, the new Picard that they just released. I just got this guy like a week ago. He comes with both the casual and the duty uniforms. You can see I've got him in the more casual uniform here. QMX version is sitting down here in the chair right now, but it's this new version from X06 that really stands out. He gets number 7 on my top 10 male 6-scale figures. Number 6, I did not buy very many Hot Toys figures this year. Actually, you're going to see more of them on the females 6-scale list than you will the male because there's only 1 on the male right now. Baylan Skoll. I do really like this figure. I know a lot of people don't care about the show, but I think it's a great character and a great figure. A nice tribute to the actor. And once we get his Padawan here, it's going to make it for a really terrific pair on the shelf. So Baylan there, he gets number 6. For both number 4 and 5, we're going to go back around and do the 2 other X06. You might be surprised that 4 is as high as they got on the list this year because they are all fantastic. But the other 3, you wait till you see what I'm talking about here. But number 5 is the Strange New World Spock. Yes, I like the Pike, but the Spock is even better. And I can't wait till we get some more of these figures from this shelf. There's some really great characters they're going to be able to do from this series. Number 4 is Commander Kroog, our first Klingon. Won't be our last. As a matter of fact, we're going to be getting some more. But this one is a terrific sculpt, but it's really this costuming that I love. You can see the first time I had him on the shelf, if you remember, I had him in just his regular Klingon armor. I've switched up and added the cloak because I think it's a really good look. He gets number 4. That's actually my top spot for male 6-scale X06 figures this year, even though they did an outstanding job across the board. Don't worry, when I talk about my top companies of the year, you're going to see them mentioned again, as well as top female 6-scale figures. I'm going to do a top 10 of that too. Number 3, we're back over here. It's the other Mondo Man-Bat. Oh, come on. What a fantastically impressive figure with a 3-foot wingspan. It's a gorgeous version of Man-Bat. Really, if you're an animated series fan, these Mondo figures are tremendous. Can't get a much better collectible. Number 2 is from Mars Toys. No, it's not Biff. It's Alfred. Remember, he came out earlier in the year. And they did a bang-up job on this guy. Now, we should be getting the 66 Riddler here soon, as well as several other figures. But this version of Alfred is just gorgeous. And he gets number, what did I say, 2 on the list. Number 1, well, you know what? It makes sense that the figure I spent most on this year is the figure that gets in number 1. That would be the InArt Aragorn. He is a beautiful figure. I can't deny it. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to say that everything else is better. It's not. This is a fantastic figure. So much so that he convinced me to go ahead and buy the Legolas, even though I didn't think I was going to need to. So I've got Legolas on pre-order. That's the only other InArt I have on pre-order so far. They have to hit up some other license that I really want to spend that kind of money on before I go for it, but we shall see. That's my top 10 male 6-scale action figures. Let me know what your favorites were this year. And until Wednesday, when I'll probably do another top 10, maybe top 10 6-scale female figures. Have a great week.